Today's message
Howdy,
of hope with
everybody.
Dr.
It's
Flo.
Dr. Flo in the kitchen with the broccoli. I'm about to have dinner, but before I do, I wanted to share with you about today's mindful message card. Today's mindful message card is morning rituals. Morning rituals. How are we rising in life? How are we putting our best foot forward every day towards our dreams and goals and aspirations? This card says, in the mornings, I will take time to tune into myself, to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for the ones that do. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and I change them for the ones that do. I was sharing with our audience across some other platforms, Angie and the crew, that Poppy Wata has recently went back into the workforce in order to co-fund this mission, Loved and Lovable, global love revivals, puppet shows, and all of these things. And it's been a really, really rough time for us to rebalance the finances and rebalance the house and rebalance everything. And I'm coming back home in the morning at like 7:10 in the morning, which is about 3 hours earlier than I would prefer to get up. I'm not using that time. I have not been using that time wisely, meaning that I have been just kind of free floating. I've talked about coming home after a good night's rest, starting yoga and coffee, and then having my morning meditation and focusing on the positive and calling in my angels. I've talked about it, y'all, but I haven't quite done it yet. And this card, and shout out to Starlight Mystic for sending these cards over at starlightmysticbotanica.com. In the mornings, I will take time to tune into myself, to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. Remember, not being pulled around by our emotions, not being pulled around by our feelings. We are the ones leading the good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for the ones that do. I love that this card, this mindful message card with Dr. Flo, I love that this card points to our capacity and ability to change. Just because you've been the same person for the last 20 years does not mean that you need to be that same person for another 20 days. You can change for the better. Shout out to Team Better, shout out to Love and Action Network, shout out to everybody who tunes in daily. Thousands of people hear the message and take it into their heart that they're loved and lovable. They've always been loved and lovable, and they're always gonna be loved and lovable, no matter what. Check out lovedandlovable.org or Google Loved and Lovable. You Google just the words loved and lovable. We'll be right at the top. Ready to love on you, ready to grow you within our academy, and really wanting to encourage and equip and empower the world. Check out our newsletter where all of our collaborators are featured and talking about their yummy in life. And wherever you are, I wish you nothing but the best. May you be happy. Oh, I forgot. Today is Solar Plexus Chakra Day. It is a day where we focus on the things we do to love ourselves and the world. I do know that I'm loved and lovable. I do show up on these live streams, even on my down days like today, before the broccoli. Remember the broccoli? I do offer hope to the world. I do offer love to the world. And I do want you to be happy, healthy, and complete of all suffering. Completely free of all suffering. Now and forevermore. As above, so below. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Stay loved and lovable, and stay in your joy.